Kala, Arishta Nemi, Tripuradipa, Maya, the sons of Puloma, the Kaliyes, and Nivatkochan. All of these demons had been deprived of their share of the nectar and had shared merely in the labor of churning the ocean. Now they fought against the demigods, and to encourage their armies, they made a tumultuous sound like the roaring of lions and blew loud on conch shells. Balabhita, Lord Indra, upon seeing the situation of his ferocious rivals, became extremely angry.
Yeah, all those two parties they came together, and after that they started blowing the different so instruments, cattle drums, and so on. So they are showing their readiness. So like this, so the field is ready now. Airavatam dik rinimarudaha. Airavatam dik rinimarudaha sushubhe swarat. Yata sravrat prasravanam. Udayatri Maharpati.
Sitting on Arava, an elephant who can go anywhere and who holds water and wine in Zal or showering, Lord Indra looked just like the sun rising from Udaygiri, where there are reservoirs of water.
So Indra was looking like a sun, how it rises from the Udayagiris. That means in the sun rising time, they comes from the Udayagiri, so Parvat mountains. So the way, so he is also appearing like that. Tasya asan sarvato deva nana vahadvajayudhaha lokapala sahaganair vaivagni varunadayaha. Translation: surrounding Lord Indra, king of heaven, were the demigods seated on various types of vehicles and decorated with flags and weapons. Present among them were Vayu, Agni, Varuna, and other rulers of various planets along with their associates. So Indra is also accompanied with his friends, that means his members of his assembly, Vayu, Agni, Varuna, and also other rulers. Next. तेन्योन्यामभिसंसृत्य क्षिपन्तोर्मर्मभिर्मितः आह्वयन्तो विशन्तोऽग्रे युयुधुर्द्वन्द्वयोधिनः. The demigods and demons came before each other and reapproached one another with words piercing to the heart. Then they drew near and began fighting face to face in pairs. So they started, that means because they have wrongly, that means you can say according to the demons, the devatas, they got the amrit with the cheating. So that's why there is a lot of angry in the side of the demons. They were using so many vulgar words, and so there is, after that they came face to face to fight. Yudho balirindrena tarakena guhosyata varuno heti nayudyan mitro rajan prahetina. O king, Maharaja Bali fought with Indra, Kartikeya with Taraka, Varuna with Heti, and Mitra with Praheti. Yamastu kala nabhena Vishwakarma mayena vai Shampare yude tvashtra Savitra tu virochanaha. Yamaraj fought with Kalanabha, Vishwakarma with Mayadanava, Twasta with Shambara, and the sun god with Virochana. So they have different opponents. Individually, they were fighting with them. Aparajitena namuchir Ashwino Vrishaparvana Suryo Bali Sutairdevo Bana Jeshtaishatena Cha Rahuna Cha Tatha Somaha Kulom Nayude Nilaha Nishumbha Shumbayam De Shumbayar Devi Bhadrakali Taraswini. The demigod Aparajita fought with Namuchi, and the two Aswini Kumara brothers fought with Vishwaparva. So Vrishaparva. The sun god fought with the 100 sons of Maharaja Bali, headed by Bana. And the moon god fought with Rahu. The demigod controlling air fought with Puloma, and Sumbha and Nishumbha fought with supremely powerful material energy Durga Devi, who is called Bhadrakali. She is also there. Surprising. The woman generally there will be no, she will not be in the fighting, but as energy of the, so this material, and also Devata, she is, I don't know. So she also came into this fighting.
Yes, Virochan mentioned.
Yeah, yeah.
He's seen as the father of Bali.
Yeah. Virochan, yeah, he is a father of Bali. Yeah.
He was also.
Yes. Urshakapistu Jambena Mahishena Vibhavasuhu Ilvala Saha Vatapir Brahmaputrairarindama Kamadena Durmarsha Utkalo Matrubhisaha Bruhaspati Cheshanasa Roshanasa Narakena Shanaischara Maruto Nivata Kavachai Kale Kaleyairva Sava Umaraha Vishwe Devastu Paulo Me Rudra Rodavashai Saha. O Maharaj Parikshit, suppressor of enemies, Lord Shiva fought with Jambha, and Vibhavasu fought with Mahishasura. Ilvala, along with his brother Vatapi, fought the sons of Lord Brahma. Durmarsha fought with Cupid, the demon Utkala with the Matruka demi-goddess. Matruka. Who is this? Matruka demi-goddess. Bruhaspati with Sukracharya. And Shanaishchara with Narakasura. The Marus fought Nivata Kavacha. The Vasus fought the Kalakeya demons. The Vishvedeva demigods fought the Pauloma demons. And the Rudras fought the Krodha Vasha demons, who were victims of anger. I don't know, so many names and variety of demons. And also variety of demigods also there. Saivamajavasura Surendra Dvandvena Samhatya cha Yudyamana Anyonyamasatya Nijagnu Rojasa जिगीषवस्तीक्ष्णशरासितोमरैः. All of these demigods and demons assembled on the battlefield with a fighting spirit and attacked one another with great strength, all of them desiring victory. They fought in pairs, hitting one another severely with sharpened arrows, swords, and lances. Mm. Actually, no commentary there, even a single word. कभी एक भी जगह पर कोई कमेंट्री नहीं, तो हम कैसे क्या होते पढ़ के चले जाए. भुषुण्डिभिश्चक्र गदरि भुषुण्डिभिश्चक्र गदिरिष्टपट्टिशैः शिक्तुल्मुखैः प्रासपरश्वधैरपि स्त्रिंशभल्लैः परिघैः समुद्गरैः सबिन्दिपालैश्च शिरांसि चिच्छुदुः. They severed one another's head using weapons like bushundis, chakras, clubs, rishtis, pattishas, shaktis, ulmukas, prasas, paraswadhas, nistrimshas, lances, parighas, mudgaras, and bindipalas. English translation was not done actually. Those weapons, I don't know, they don't have anything. I think then that Western culture, they don't have, might not have the weapons, then they will not also have the names also. So that's why we no translations for that. Parighas, Nistrimshas, Paraswadhas, these are all very much useful for when we do the research on some weapons for the Kshatriyas, weapons. It will be useful actually for them. So Purana is actually Puranas and Ithihasas. They are the Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Upabrahmayet. Itihasas and Puranas are the just like the fillers. They are going to fill the whatever the content is not available in the Vedas. All those things you can get from the Puranas. It's like a replacement for the Vedas. In this Kali Yuga, of course, Vedavyas made the all Vedas into 4 divisions, 4 parts he made so that we can easily maintain that in the society. but those Vedas are not fully available, because in the due course of the time, so whoever is continuing those different branches of the Vedas, they stopped to continue that and they changed their Jivika. So they used to maintain, that means through that Patan Yajan Yajan Brahmanas, they used to study the Vedas and propagate continue the flow of the Vedas, and like that they used to get their maintenance. They will be begging and they are living. But in the due course of the time, some branches are lost actually. Whatever the divisions are given by the Veda Vyas, in the due course of the time, they are lost. So that's why in if you see now the present day, we don't have even 10% of Vedas also. Whatever 5,000 years back Veda Vyas gave to us, anyway, he gave the very shorter version. So in that also now presently we have very few Vedas only. So Vedas are the ultimate pramana, we say. We all say that Vedas are the ultimate pramana and Veda is our mother and she is telling about the Lord. But one may ask you, these Vedas are only 10% are available. How can you conclude that? So that little bit available, and based upon that, how can you conclude the truth? One may ask or not. So everyone knows that Vedas are not available. 90% are not available. And you have, so Vedas are eternally coming. Then in that case, Vedas are eternally coming, but those are all not available. And so if something is not fully available, then how can you say the conclusion of Veda is so and so? We say in our basics of whenever the one comes to the Krishna consciousness, devotees touching, we say that Vedas are the so our mother and they are showing about the Lord. But Vedas are not available. How they can show? How can you decide that whatever little bit is available based upon that Krishna is only Supreme Personality of Godhead? How can you say this? There may be in the remaining 90% something else might be there. Maybe that is the conclusion of the Vedas. So then what is the answer for this? Yes.
Because was given to Brahma in the Adi. So as a Adi Kavi, he received Vedas and he knows about the essence of Vedas. And the same Brahma says that the Paramahansa and he is concluding through the knowledge he got from Veda. And when Nagmuni asked him in Bhagavatam also that who is the supreme, then he told that Krishna who gave him Chaturshloki Bhagavatam and he showed his answer. So we can conclude that since the first person who got Veda.
But how do you know this?
From Brahma.
Is also from Veda?
From Brahma Samhita.
From Brahma Samhita. That means what is my question is, you are saying that Guru Parampara is there, but Guru Parampara without full Shastra. Then ultimately Guru Parampara is also approved by whom? By Shastra, but Shastra is not available. Then just I'm trying to attack on all of you, just like that, so that discussion can be raised.
Pranas and Ihas, whoever called as fifth Veda.
Yes.
It's fully available.
Yes.
Their conclusion is insufficient.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhuji.
Vedas Sutra, the ultimate Vedas is there, and its natural commentary by him is Srimad Bhagavatam. So the Bhashyam Brahma Sutrana.
Yes.
It is the natural commentary by Vedas. So that is available.
Yeah. Good question. Good answer. Prabhuji also give, and you also give. Yeah. What is the alternative for the Vedas? So that means you have to show some alternative for the Vedas, because of course we should accept that Vedas are not fully available. That's a fact. But what is the alternative for this? Itihasa Puranabhyam Vedam Samupapramhayit. That means all the Itihasas and Puranas are going to. So even if you don't get where you are not getting the full Vedas, but everything is preserved in the Itihasas and Puranas which are fully available. So because Vedavyas knows, so in future these people are going to lose these Vedas. So as an alternative for this, in a simple language, So Veda is in a Vedic Sanskrit, which is very difficult. So Anudatta, Udatta, and Swarita, all these notations will be there, extra notations, which makes a little bit complex and it's not so easy to interpretation also. And also many ways it can be interpreted. So that's why as an alternative for this Veda Vyas, same thing, whatever is there in the Vedas, which is also there in the Puranas and Itihasas that he gave. But so Vedas alternative, how it can be Itihasas and Puranas. So alternative for the Vedas should be another Veda. But Itihasas and Puranas are the not, how can you say they can be alternative? It should be Veda. So that is the next question. Then that's why Itihasas and Puranas are also known as Panchama Veda actually. Since being they are also Veda and they are alternative for the remaining four Vedas. So that's why we have four, that means we have Panchama Veda, that means Itihasas and Puranas. So that's why based upon that we are saying that so Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Among those Puranas also, once again we have the competition that which Puranas we should take. There is a lot of dilemma in that. So dilemma means for the who are having less knowledge, apparently they are seeing, they think that some Puranas are telling about the Vishnu as Supreme Personality of Godhead, and some are telling about the Shiva as Supreme, and some are telling Brahma, some are telling Agni, some are telling the Devi. So then how to come to the conclusion? Which Purana we have to take? So whose conclusion we should take as the ultimate conclusion? Of course, we have Puranas. So then there is once again there is a question arises here. Then to solve this, Prabhuji said actually. So Veda Vyas compiled all the Vedas, all the Veda summary of the Vedantas. He compiled it to the Sutras. So it is not the summary of the Vedas, summary of the Vedas. Vedanta Sutras are the summary of the Vedantas. Vedanta is the summary of the Vedas. So that's the Vedanta Sutras are what? Summary of Vedas. So those sutras and those sutras on that those sutras also. So it's difficult to interpret those also. Then once again to understand that, so he gave a commentary, natural commentary, that is nothing but Srimad Bhagavatam. Out of these 18 Puranas, who is having the qualification to be a natural commentary on those Vedanta Sutras? That is only Srimad Bhagavatam. So because of this, so Srimad Bhagavatam is the ultimate authority, is the topmost authority. Even there are so many Puranas. So why I came here? Because Puranas and Itihasas, so they are nothing but the having the full knowledge about the Vedas, and they describe about the culture also. So all that means 18 types of vidyas are included in this. All 18 types of vidyas. So that means all the kinds of the knowledge is here. So Ayurveda, medicine, Vastu, Shilpa Shastra, arts, and devotional science on different limbs of that means different sadhanas to achieve the absolute truth in the different forms, and different types of upasana, architecture, everything is there in these 18 Puranas. So that's why Srimad Bhagavatam is also is the Mahapurana, being that it should be covering the everything. Otherwise, it can be a Mahapurana, which should cover the all the Atra Sargo Sarga Sthanam Poshanam Utanaya Utaya Manvantareshanu Nirodha Mukti Rashtaya. All these actually aspects, and also it is covering the all the kinds of the sciences, all the various kinds of the sciences. So that's why in this you can see different sciences. It is hinting the different types of weapons and also different types of the herbs, plants, birds. So many things we can see in this also. So being a Mahapurana, it is also possessing the all the like the how Vedas are possessing the various kinds of knowledge, and it is also possessing all the different kinds of knowledge, where every prasanga is concluded in pure devotional service. There is another beauty actually. So, and if you gather the other Puranas also, then you can other Puranas from that also you can learn the so many sciences, like how to write the poetry and how to build some temples. All these sciences also they explain in the various Puranas in the various places. because I studied some Purana Itihasa in Acharya, masters. But I'm not able to remember. But we have all in my syllabus. Bhagavatam only is there. Bhagavatam is only 4 papers actually. And Vishnu Purana is there. And all the Vishnu Puranas only are there. Vishnu Purana is there and Bhakti Sutras, Narada Bhakti Sutras, and some Sandalya Bhakti Sutras. So like that. So most of the time it is covering the Bhakti oriented. The curriculum was designed like that. Yeah.
As you speaking about the Bhagavad, as we see there is among the Vaishnava words also, there are other Vaishnava words which give prominence to other scriptures.
Yes.
They are there.
Vishnu Purana, like someone give Vishnu Purana prominence to the Vishnu Purana. Yes.
So how do we understand like this is a specialty of the Gauriya tradition that they give prominence to Bhagavatam as the ultimate authority. So it's among like in a Vaishnava culture also they are worshiping Krishna and Vishnu form of God. How to see apparently see these divinity differences like in Vaishnava traditions.
So Vaishnav traditions are there, differences also there. So Jiva Goswami says, we are worshipping Krishna as supreme truth, and he is Akila Rasa Murti. And some are worshipping his Amsha as supreme, like Sri Vaishnavas. They are worshipping Vishnu as the ultimate Bhagavan. So then, how to see that? What is the difference in between us and them? The difference is a lack of knowing, ignorance, he says. They are ignorant of Krishna's supremacy. He says ignorance word he uses. They are ignorant of the other, that means the absolute truth. So they are seeing absolute truth only till that level. So as Vishnu as supreme. And seeing there, according to them, absolute truth means Vishnu. So that's why. So the difference is that means some jivas are coming in contact with them, with the Sri Vaishnavas. That means some other cult, whatever. I'm not going to take this particular name, but any other. So as for the association, our destiny is decided. It's not predefined. So someone got the mercy from that Vaishnava from that Vaishnava cult, then he will be getting the taste to worship that form only mostly actually. Because he got the ruchi from him, then he will develop faith on him, then he will be hearing from him about the absolute truth in the form of Vishnu. And they are targeting for that. And so some fortunately come in contact, that means some Gaudiya Vaishnava gives, so then they will be getting the attraction for the Krishna and also, but with whomever they are coming in contact initially, so they will be developing also taste like that only. So what kind of bhajan their guru they would do, that means from whomever they are getting association. So whatever the form they worship and whatever the type of sadhana they do, so they will also develop the ruchi for that. And being continually in their association, so they will be fixed for that. So then what is the difference between these two? Only the ignorance is the difference. Ignorance means here what kind of ignorance means not knowing. They don't know. This is the final.
This I want to ask like you are coming from the scholarly background also like did they also accept the Bhagavatam as a natural community of Vedanta?
Yeah, it's there in the Purana. It's there. Yeah. Brahma Sutra Bhashoyam. This is from the Purana.
They also accept.
Yes, yes. Yes, bro.
For example, if a person comes in contact with Gauriya Vaishnava, he'll get attracted to Krishna. And if a person comes in contact with Shiv, he will get attracted to Vishnu. But you said that every person has in the spiritual has his own Rupa, and that Rupa he serves the Lord. But how can we understand that here the person is coming in contact according to the area where he is living or the community he is exposed to? So how can we understand that you have a particular support for a particular mood in which we have been serving the Lords?
नित्यसिद्धस्य भावस्य हृदि prakachyate. Meaning, that means bhava is eternally existing. So whatever bhava we are getting, that is eternally existing. And that is given to us. So here it's not that the Jivatma is already defined. This is not. This philosophy, so anyway, it lead to so many other discussions now. Then you will be also sticking into some kind of here and there discussion, then that's also did not recommended to discuss. So in our cult itself, they have a lot of opinions. Our acharyas, Jiva Goswami and Vishwanath, you can see they have different opinion, and there is some different opinion in the recent acharyas. And Srila Prabhupada is speaking both. You can see both actually. He's speaking. So that's why our present management and leaders also. So they took into the just in a hold they kept this. And it will lead to the ultimately Jiva is falling from where actually. So Jiva Goswami clearly says that in his Paramatma Sandarbha, all the Jivas are there in this material world itself. So there is a Paramatma is in this material world, and from the Paramatma they are keep on coming. When he opens his eyes, then time factor begins, and Jivas are coming, are put into the impregnated into the Prakriti, and those will be according to the karma, whatever existing karma is there, they will be getting the body and doing the karma, and then when he closes, everything is winded up and it is going back into his body, the Prakriti and Jivas. And once again, when he opens, everything comes. Like this time is starts and stops. It's like a stopwatch. So when it began, at time it's beyond, then you cannot say anything actually. So from unlimitedly it is happening. And he says that there are the two types of jivas. One jiva is Bhagavat Paratattva Jnana Abhava. It is having the eternally the absence of the knowledge about the supreme truth. So, and that's why they are always Tirunmukaha. That means they are outward to the Lord, and they are from when onwards they are like that, no beginning. So because our material mind also, truly speaking, it cannot go beyond the time and space. And but the Lord and this all when onwards Lord is here, when onwards Lord is existing, can anyone say what is the beginning date? Can we should trace for that also now if we want to. So can anyone find and say this is the starting date for the Lord? Then what will I ask if you say some starting date? Maybe some crores and crores and crores of years before he began. Then you will ask next immediate question. Before that, what was there? And who created the Lord? Then if you say something, then you will be once again asking that. Then before that, what is there? This a relative mind is always looking for the relative cause for that. And actually, these subject matters or cannot be understood by our existing, which is small material mind. So Shastra is saying Anadi word and finish. No questions from there actually. But Prabhupada and also says that Jiva in the purpose also he wrote, no Jiva fall from the Vaikuntha. In the third canto, we can see that. In the Jai Vijaya's purpose, no Jiva fall from any Vaikuntha. And also, but he is very like a Prabhupada is preaching. So for the preaching purpose, yes, also we can see him. He is also saying, so Jiva also falling from the Vaikuntha and also That is also inspiring the person actually. Oh, I did the some offense, and I should go back, and I should realize this. It gives inspiration. Otherwise, if you say from the eternally you are here, okay, what is there then? So, so that means we don't feel so much connection. Okay, now if we do bhakti, then I can go there. Okay, but
back to Godhead was fun. Because unless we had been there,
back to Godhead also is given. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. बैक टू गॉड हेड ऐसा करके वापस जा रहे हैं, ऐसे नहीं लिखा है कहीं। तो शास्त्र में देखिए तो संस्कृत में ऐसा ही रहता है कि तो ये यो माने चलेगा, जाते हैं, नहीं तो गया है, ऐसा याति ये यो सो चले गया, ऐसा अर्थ होता है। हाँ, वापस चले गए ऐसा करके लिखा नहीं। तो लेकिन इसका कोई ऐसा भक्ति सिद्धांत ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज का केस में देखते वो भी दोनों यूज किए हैं। और लेकिन वो पुराना जब संप्रदाय में जब पुराना आचार्यों के पास जाएंगे तो उस कमेंट्री में कहीं भी आप ऐसा नहीं देखते हैं कि तो जीवात्मा उधर से फॉल हो गए, क्योंकि उसमें तो माया ही नहीं है। जब माया ही नहीं रहती तो कैसे गिरेगा उधर से? तो जीवात्मा शुद्ध है और भगवान की प्रेम में वो ऑलरेडी इतना आस्वादन कर रहे हैं, और उसको माया छुए यत्र माया किमुता परे हरे। तो जब ब्रह्मा जी वैकुंठ को देख के वैकुंठ वैकुंठ में कोई माया ही नहीं है, और न च काल विकृत, कोई काल का प्रभाव भी नहीं है, माया ही नहीं है, काल की प्रभाव ही नहीं है, ऐसा कुछ लोग बोलते हैं। तो इस प्रकार इसमें आई डोंट नो। सो ये एक ऐसे ये ही करेक्ट है, नहीं तो यही गलत है, ऐसा कोई निष्कर्ष नहीं है इधर। लेकिन दोनों तो साधना तो करना ही पड़ेगी।
Second type of jiva. One was the
Yeah. One is the so jiva, which is eternally not have absence of the Bhagavad Tattva Gnana. What Jiva Goswami says, so Jivatma is having the, that means is not having the knowledge about the Lord, because it is there eternally here only, and it is a part and parcel of the Paramatma. It is eternally here only, and it is always given with the, that means that beginningless karma is with him, and it's keep on getting bodies and it's keep on going. And another jiva is there, which is having the eternally so knowledge about the Lord, so that's why it cannot be attacked by the any maya, and it is there in the spiritual world. Example Garuda, he gives an example. Garuda and others are also jivas which are eternally having knowledge about the Lord, and that's why they cannot be attacked by the maya. And this maya itself is not there in the spiritual world, he says. So Jivatmas, whoever are there in this material world, they can also go back if they get association of the pure devotee, and they will be getting the knowledge about the Lord. Once they get the knowledge about the Lord, then they cannot be attacked by the Maya. So that means Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mamaya Durataya Mameva Ye Prapadyante Maya Meta Tarantiti. So that means what Krishna is saying, if someone is came to know me and surrender to me, if come knowing Krishna means they should automatically, if anyone know properly, next step is what? Surrendering only. So they, because Krishna is supreme and he will be knowing about himself as infinitely small. So what is the result of the knowing the Krishna is the surrendering. So whoever is surrendering, then they are not attacked by the mind. So that's why, so there, based upon this principle, if Jivatma is having the knowledge about the Lord, he cannot be attacked by the Maya. If he is attacked by the Maya, even if he is having the knowledge about the Lord, then Maya is superior than the knowledge about the Lord, Bhagavad Gita. So this is not going to happen actually. एक बार यदि भगवान को जान लिया तो उसको माया अटैक करेगा ही नहीं, उसको तो माया अटैक करेगा नहीं। जानना मान इधर क्या है, भगवान सुप्रीम है और मैं है, तो मैं नीच हूं, तो इसका रिजल्ट क्या होता है? माँ में ये प्रपंच में दे विल टेक शेल्टर। एक बार भगवान को शेल्टर लेते तो वो क्यों वापस वो माया से अटैक हो जाएंगे? तो इसीलिए जिस जीवात्मा के पास भगवत तत्व ज्ञान आ गया, माने पहले से रहा, माने अनादिकाल से, तो कभी भी माया की चंगुल में आएगा ही नहीं। और जो जीवात्मा नहीं है, अभी यदि भक्तों की संगति से उसके पास भगवत तत्व ज्ञान आ गया, इधर भगवान बोल रहे भगवान, तो ये ज्ञान आ गया तो उसको कोई माया अटैक कर ही नहीं सकती है। लेकिन इसका पॉइंट ये है कि यदि जीव भगवान की सानिध्य में रहकर भी, भगवान के सामने और उनकी सेवा में रहकर भी तो उधर से गिर गए तो अब कैसा है? चलिए शास्त्र में इसके लिए प्रूफ चाहिए। चलिए ये आचार्य ये डिस्कशन तो रिसेंटली अभी फ्यू कुछ सालों से ये है। मैं प्रभुपाद पहले जनरेशन में भी है ये ऐसा फिलॉसफी, एज पर माई नॉलेज। मैं तो ऐसे नहीं प्रॉफिटली बोल रहा हूँ, तो एज पर माई नॉलेज। लेकिन उसकी पहले पहले पुस्तकों में देखेंगे तो कमेंट्रीज में कहीं भी जीवात्मा और वैकुंठ से फॉल होना इसका डिस्कशन कहीं भी नहीं है। एक्चुअली फॉल हुआ नहीं हुआ ये सब नहीं है।
What is this Tatastha Prakriti? We made choose wrongly, we made wrong use of our independence.
हाँ हाँ
Was not we not given any choice. Don't have any choice. Didn't have any choice.
एक्चुअली एटर्नली ये इधर ही है। अभी चॉइस है कि अभी भगवान की भक्तों की संगति में आ गया तो आने के बाद अभी संगति को कंटिन्यू करो ना करो, ये है चॉइस। एक उनका सिद्धांत का यही समस्या आता है कि तो उधर से गिर गए तब तो उधर भी माया है क्या? नहीं तो जीवात्मा का युगो इतना ज्यादा है कि माने युगो माने तो भी जो भी युगो आता है जीवात्मा वह स्वरूप का शुद्ध है। क्योंकि हम लोग पढ़ते हैं ऋषभ सॉरी जड़भरत की टीचिंग्स में जीवात्मा बाय नेचर प्योर है, शुद्धोपि विचष्टे है शुद्ध कर। फिर वो जीवात्मा जब माया से अटैक होती है तभी जाकर उसको तो अविद्या कवर कर देती है। लेकिन स्वरूपतः जीवात्मा तो शुद्ध ही है। तो ऐसा स्वरूपतः शुद्ध जीवात्मा में युगो कैसा आता है कि भगवान को तिरस्कार करे करके? ये इधर पॉइंट्स एक्चुअली समस्या आता है। तो लेकिन जो जीवात्मा भगवान की ज्ञान नहीं है उसको तो माया अटैक कर सकती है, क्योंकि उसके पास माँ में वो ये प्रपद्यन्ते माया में तम तरंती। माने जो जीवात्मा भगवान को जानकर सरेंडर किया उसको तो माया अटैक नहीं कर सकती। माने जो जीवात्मा भगवान को ना जानकर ऐसा रह गए तो उसको माया अटैक करती है। इसीलिए भयम द्वितीया विनिवेश तस्यादिशाद अपेतस्य विपर्यय स्मृति। इस श्लोक में कहा गया कि जो जीवात्मा भगवान से विमुख है माने भगवत तत्व ज्ञान जिसके पास है, इसी के आधार पर बोलते हैं आचार्य जिस दो प्रकार की जीवात्मा, इसी के आधार पर, इसी श्लोक के आधार पर। तो ईशाद अपेत से माने ये ईश्वर तत्व माने भगवत तत्व ज्ञान नहीं है उसके पास। उसके बाद क्या हुआ? तो उसके बाद ऑटोमेटिक माया अटैक करती है और उससे माया अटैक करने से वो अपने आप को भूल जाती है और उल्टा माया की जो अनदर नेक्स्ट कार्य क्या है? अहंकार देना। उस अहंकार से वो अपने आप को आत्मानं त्रिगुणात्मकम परोपि मनुते आत्मानं त्रिगुणात्मक, तो अपने आप को शरीर मानता है करके ऐसा फिलॉसफी बिल्ड हो गया। लेकिन प्रभुपाद जी ऐसा बहुत ज्यादा प्रश्न पूछते एक ही बोलते हैं, so what is the use of knowing by this? So you have to chant Hare Krishna and go back to God. So वो उस पर ध्यान दे दो। अब कैसे गिर गए क्या है? आपको अभी हेल्प देने के लिए हम लोग आ गए हैं और इस हेल्प को ले लो और बस तो भगवान नाम जप करो, भगवत धाम चले जाओ ऐसे बोलते हैं। और अभी ये भी बोलते हैं जीवात्मा सो वैकुंठ से गिर गए हैं। कभी ये भी बोलते हैं पर्पस में जीवात्मा, कभी कोई जीवात्मा नहीं गिरे हैं। Yeah.
But Acharyas accept that after this sadhana, developing the prema bhakti, then he will be always in association with the Lord.
Yes.
So he'll be here in this material world, or he can go back.
He that doesn't matter for him.
That doesn't matter.
Mhm.
But eternally liberated souls who are there with Lord, so he cannot become one of their associates.
Once if someone is liberated means he is eternal now. That is eternal. That is for Ananta Kala. Then it is eternal.
In our philosophy, Badi Vaishnavas, we talk about Sarupas and they are in association of the Manjaris.
Yeah, they are Nitya Siddhas also there. Sadhana Siddhas also there. Rupa Siddha. This is a Rupa Goswami explains in Bhakti Rasamrita. साधन सिद्ध एक बार लिबरेट हो गए तो वो अभी नित्य सिद्ध हो गए। उसके बाद आप कैसे आइडेंटिफाई करेंगे अभी वो कितना अनादि इतना हजारों करोड़ों से अब आपका आदि नहीं है ऐसे इतना ड्यूरेशन में कोई बहुत पहले ही वो साधना करके चलेगी। आप उनको डेट लगा रहता है कि ये इतना दिन से है करके, इसमें आज खत्म हो गए तो सब नित्य सिद्धि है ये।
तो जो साधना सिद्ध में there is probability that one can go back to God.
साधना सिद्ध नित्य सिद्ध इस रेस्पेक्ट टू ये मेटीरियल वर्ल्ड को देख के बोला जाता है एक्चुअली। एक बार स्विट्जरलैंड में जाते तो सब नित्य ही है इधर, क्योंकि इधर वो व्यक्ति पहले से इधर ऐसा दिखा नहीं है कि नित्य सिद्ध है, तो वो पहले वो दिख रहे हैं कि कुछ तो माया से अटैक्ड है, तो अभी साधना करके सिद्ध हो गए, इसीलिए विद रेस्पेक्ट टू मेटीरियल वर्ल्ड वी स्पीक दैट।
They go back to God.
हाँ, वो लोग अभी तो एक बार भगवत प्रेम प्राप्त किया, मैंने वो भगवान नित्य सेवा में है, अभी तो वो बैक टू गॉड ही है, वो कहीं भी रहे वो कोई मैटर नहीं है, क्योंकि उनको भगवत धाम जाना इंपॉर्टेंट सी नहीं है। अन्याभिलाषा शून्यम का अर्थ ही वही ना, अन्याभिलाषा शून्य माने क्या है, तो उनको धाम जाने की अभिलाषा भी नहीं रहना चाहिए। धाम जाने की अभिलाषा माने अरे भौतिक जगत में थोड़ा सा दुख हो रहा है, इधर से हम दूर जाएंगे तो धाम में रहेंगे तो थोड़ा तो अच्छा रहता है, इधर की जैसा समस्या नहीं रहेगा, ये भी मोक्ष का छोटा भाई है।
अगर कोई ये इच्छा भी रखता है कि यहाँ मैं अच्छे से सेवा नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ,
हाँ।
तो भगवान की सेवा कर वहाँ पे आध्यात्मिक लोग
क्यों नहीं कर पा रहे?
बॉडी लिमिटेशन की वजह
हाँ?
से, बॉडी लिमिटेशन की वजह से।
बॉडी लिमिटेशंस किया तो वो लिमिटेशंस भगवान आध्यात्मिक और भौतिक सभी वो केयर करेंगे, लेकिन उनका ये है कि मैं कुत्ता में भी चले जाए, नरक में भी चले जाए, कहीं भी चले जाए, मुझे आपका सदा नित्य सेवा में लगा के मैं सदा आपकी आनंद के लिए रही, ऐसा सेवा का चयन भी नहीं करते हैं कि मुझे यही सेवा करना है, जो भी सेवा देंगे तो हम रेडी हैं करने के लिए, मानी फुल्ली अनकंडीशनल सरेंडरिंग होता है।
लास्ट समय प्रार्थना है और आपको पर्टिकुलर भाव में वो सेवा करना चाहिए।
और ये अभिलाष से विलास के लिए दियो बात,
हाँ?
और ये अभिलाष विलास के लिए दियो बात,
तो समय की प्रार्थना है।
तो कुछ प्रेम के ऊपर का जो भी स्थितियां हैं वो इस शरीर में वो मैनिफेस्ट होती है, शरीर जल जाएगा एक्चुअली, तो नष्ट हो जाती है, तो कुछ ऐसा स्थितियां हैं, तो लेकिन उनका वो भगवान देख लेंगे, जब तक वो इस जगह संसार में रखे रखे, माने विल किसके ऊपर हाथ में छोड़ देते हैं, भगवान हाथ में छोड़ देते हैं, ऐसा नहीं भगवान मैं तो उधर ही आके सेवा करना चाहता, अभी मुझे प्रेम का ये स्टेज लेना चाहता हूं, ये नहीं होता है तो मुझे मैं पूरा की शरणागत हूं, आप इस संसार में रखो, उधर ले जाओ, कुछ भी करो, मैं सबके लिए तैयार हूं, मुझे
मारो भी रखो भी जो इच्छा करो।
हाँ, तो लेकिन वो ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे अभी प्रेम में इस चीज को अभी स्वाद लेना है, नहीं तो इस प्रकार का ही सेवा करना है, वो तो इच्छा रखेंगे, लेकिन अल्टीमेटली इस शरीर में कितना समय के लिए रखना है, नहीं तो संसार में कितना रखने के लिए रखना है, वो अपना हाथ में, साधक अपना हाथ में नहीं लेते हैं, रखना है तो रख लो, तो वो होता है सरेंडेंस।
This is the two types of marginal potency jiva. Jiva means marginal potency.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, two types of margin.
Then there is a Sarup Shakti also.
Yeah.
Function from Radharani.
Yes, yes.
Om Gopiya.
Yes, yes.
That is the third category.
That is another category. Yes.
Like Yashoda, Nand Maharaj.
Yeah, yeah. They are all purely they are Sarup Shakti. Yeah.
And then there will be distinction with Sarup Shakti or this is the.
Yeah, yeah. Jiva Shakti is different in the spiritual world also. Jiva Shaktis are different and Sarup Shaktis are the portions are different. Like no one can become Yashoda Maya, no one can become Nanda Maharaj. They are eternally they are Sarup Shakti and they are fixed actually. But Jivas who are getting the spiritual body, so they are always different only from them.
You are always assisting this.
Yes, 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 yes.
So that means that they are not going to try to go here in the means
Time immemorial means it's not the beginningless. The meaning of time immemorial is taken by differently. So for a long time we are here. Since long time we are here. That is the meaning of time immemorial. माने जब मुझे हम लोगों को पता नहीं उतना समय से इधर है, लेकिन इन शास्त्र अनादि वर्ड नो आदि नो बिगिनिंग ऐसा भी लेते हैं अर्थ। तो ये हम इस पर अब ज्यादा आगे नहीं बोलना चाहिए।
परमात्मा या talking is Mahavishnu.
Yeah, yes, Prabhuji. Karnanusai, yes. Jiva Goswami stand is very clear actually. And we don't see in the Bhagavad Sandarbha and all the Parama Sandarbha and all the Sandarbhas and also Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur also nowhere we can see that Jivatma fell from Vaikuntha and we don't find even a single sloka so quoting for this. So now you see from we are here and so we got ego there and we are failing. So but in the case of Jai Vijaya, so they are very special actually. Lord wanted them to be in the material world and otherwise no jiva can fall from Vaikuntha and Srila Prabhupada writes in that purport itself. So we can अभी हम ऐसा नहीं बोलेंगे हम कहीं से भी प्रभुपाद का खंडन होता है ना तो ऐसा दो आचार्य बोल रहे हैं ऐसे प्रभुपाद बोल रहे हैं वैसे जीव गोस्वामी बोल रहे हैं हमारा कोई मत नहीं तो हम ऐसे कैसे बोलेंगे हम हमारा कंक्लूजन मैं कैसे आई कैन नॉट कंक्लूड ना आई शुड नॉट कंक्लूड एक्चुअली so it should be concluded by the some higher authorities of our society also they should conclude it and they should give the some guidance so that we should follow it. But yeah
The new people like we keep on teaching this thing that we want to do as separate from the God. So actually we educate from this material world to enjoy what God is. And if you do bhakti, then you will go back to God. So this is not then how to tell in the so that is the thing which attracts them to bhakti.
that's but it's very very motivating that is we are all there with the Krishna so now we should go back to our house that's very connective actually like in the Christian philosophy also we can see like that so Adam and someone female na, they were all there with the Lord and they rejected the Lord's order and still they ate some fruits of tree and because of that then they started feeling shy and so they fell from there and Bhaktivinoda Thakur says whoever is following this story they are fools in his Sajjan Toshni he wrote like this simply it's an imagination this philosophy Christian philosophy is wrong he says like that.
In fact, many people again, many people ask this question. Then if we say, because we will go back, then they say, if you are there, why we fell? As you are saying, we cannot fail. So they are same question, we cannot fail. If we go there, we again can fail again. So what is the advantage of doing bhakti?
That is also many people they bring this. And if we fell, then why we got that means our independence is powerful than the Lord's attraction. That means Lord's attracting qualities are also are rejected and our independence so succeeded so much. And somehow or other you make them to chant Hare Krishna.
Sometimes it is said that is the dormant stage. That is not the mature stage. Once we come here, because of the dormant stage, but here by practice sadhana and bhakti, we become a mature. Then never we make a mistake.
Yes, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
There is a book, Our Original Condition.
Yes, bro.